Okay, another day. You can see that I got some reference before I stream. Took me about 30 minutes to gather more references and a bit of research. I don't really listen to a VPOP group, but luckily I found this group that is matching what I'm looking for. They have a lot of great posts. The costume is very creative. I don't know about music in general. I think that sounds alright. I don't know any Vietnamese word, so beware. Keep in mind that languages, learning new languages does not work on me, because my brain is different from other people. Processing new language and stuff is not the greatest, and Vietnamese language is really hard to learn. It's nothing like English or Japanese. Vietnamese has different tone, and if you say a wrong tone incorrectly, it means different things. Of course, Vietnamese language is not a luxury to learn in the United States. It's not the common thing to learn in high school. It's mostly Japanese, Spanish, Chinese. That because yeah, there's reasons why they have that language offered. You know, there's a bunch of famous immigrants, a lot more coming in. It's just not enough exposure in the social media or entertainment stuff. Anyways, enough about that. If you have any questions, just feel free to ask. I just call this my mood board with a thumbnail on it. I'll be drawing 6 characters kind of face to face with each other. Of course, speaking Vietnamese is really hard to keep in the United States, since a lot of people I know cannot speak Vietnamese, even their parents spoke their language. It's not you don't have enough exposure to the community unless you're in Texas or California with a high Asian population. I think most people are non-famous for their food, which is good. But now makes fresh food, and they make it almost healthy. Before it's not that healthy, unless you take out the beef and they make noodle fresh, then that can be healthy. So yeah, once again, I put a little fee on them. You know, it's pretty in your face. It's not really just for people to show signs that they're from VPOP group, because not a lot of exposure to Vietnamese music once again compared to them. There's a lot of exposure to K-pop. Everybody knows about K-pop more than J-pop or C-pop, and they have more exposure to entertainment industry. So everybody will associate them as K-pop. Generally, K-pop always have good music. They speak English really well in their lyrics. They always have their nice costume, great dance choreography. Even I look at Vietnamese video, that is made from 7 years ago. You can see not a lot of numbers on them. So imagine the K-pop girl would be here, and the V-pop would be there. I see kind of like the opposing side. The latest Rumi would be there. You know, she's technically the tallest of the group. So I imagine them kind of charging in the canvas. Yes, stick figures doodle. I know, it's just my way of placement. I just imagine Vietnam culture slowly getting exposed to the food industry. Even there's a restaurant who was kind of inspired by Vietnamese food, give a little twist into it. Especially in the rich area, there's a bunch of Vietnamese food that people like to eat. Of course, people associate Vietnamese food with pho. Yeah, anyways, forgive me if I pronounce it wrong. I have a vocal issue that does not develop the same way as other people. Hope everyone stays doing good. I don't know why she's smiling. Got too busy talking. Did I focus on John? I just imagine they're first encounter with the group. Maybe Vietnamese will be the best in the food industry. Which I hope. We need more. Well, good food. Comfort food. That's a better word. Since, of course, some people they don't mind about the food quality, but once you get older, there's certain foods you cannot have or want to avoid it. I do recommend eating Vietnamese food in California or any Asian food in California. I think Vietnamese community is really high in both ways, south and north. Because food is a little bit more fresher in general. Of course, it's California. Always get the fresh food. But with Vietnamese food, it's just become popular in the north. Cause I'm not too concerned how they look. I just care about what the image is going to be placed when I do the real thing. Okay, maybe I join the side view a bit too quickly. Every find a roomy, so he'd be like, that. Might be harder for side view. Unless I just switch up the pose just a little bit. Which I can do in the next thumbnail. Hello the version, how you doing my friend? Thank you for coming over. Anyways, I appreciate you giving your time to help me get better at rivals. I'm still need to work on my Human Torch aim. Also, he's so dependent on his healer and his team. Compared to an Invincible one, it's just pretty. It's just straightforward. Unfortunately, Human Torch can get toasty. But I watch Human Torch. Okay, that's a good advice. Oh, thank you. My morning's pretty good. I sleep a lot more though. I just woke up and be like, you know what? I just want more sleep. So I turn myself in and sleep in the bed even more. Sleep is good. If I wanted them to be half body, I had to change some things. Otherwise I can do full body. Just for this thumbnail. Pretty much. I don't know, it's just different from... I'm different from other people. I like this pose. Of course, yesterday I redesign and make it similar to the K-pop style, which they have literally long stick legs. People love long legs when it comes to girls. Not always. Probably yesterday though. Probably because I threw off my sleep schedule. Or I did not sleep enough. Huh. Yeah, good quick shower helps. Probably I should do some quick showers. Feeling clean is really nice. I think that's what you do when you feel tired. That's what I'm guessing. Actually, I do like this pose where she do like a little dragon thing. I imagine this girl will be the shortest of the group. And the other girl will be doing this pose. I'm using their pose from them as a bit of a, like a love letter to them. I hope they don't mind being a cartoon. Okay. Anything with water. Gotcha. Just really splash yourself with it. With K-pop, this is VPOP. Really hard to say their names since I don't know Vietnamese. And most people don't really know about them anyways. Unfortunately, V-pop and other stuff don't have a lot of exposure in entertainment stuff. If I want to use this body, okay, but closer to the camera. Sure, separate them. Maybe just need to change the placement just a little bit. Yeah, V-pop, C-pop is short for something. I think that sounds okay. Maybe a little too short. I think the second thumbnail is a little better for the social media post. And pray that they won't get cropped. I gotta make a new one instead. Yeah, pretty much. Gotta make this more square. Make it look better for Instagram format. I think you can do this. That's the only thing you can do with Photoshop. When you have okay, I think it's decent. going to draw them first, as since this will be a first time people will look at it.
Stop advertising your servers to archaeologists on site surveys. Start marketing to the right people by targeting industries and functions on LinkedIn ads.
Huh, he got a rock. That's funny. Okay, first I'll be drawing Zoe since she got the main character armor. I will create my my second sketch. You lost to the AI. What does Zoe look like in the seas? The fox can predict what you do. Okay. And you will get Zoe's side view from the reference. Actually, I don't want to hold lips here. It's just much like a two game stiffer. Maybe it's just better if I draw them in my style. Yeah, hopefully they'll get that loose. More reference the better. I'm just doing another sketch. Zoe has to make earrings. course, this is Rumi's hairstyle. Might be drawn a little too quickly, but it's okay. I just call it my sketch. Yeah, unfortunately I cannot find a character sheet for them, so I had to use my best educated guess from the scene. I just rotate Zoe's head just a little bit. Reacting to them like a cartoon. Okay, not like a cartoon, like an anime. Yeah, I think it's cool and pretty wholesome. It's kind of like High School Musical kind of thing. I know. I think Joey will be like a more like a surprise reaction. Yes, you gotta jump, jump. I'm just gonna saturate just a little bit. Be like
How to
that.
format photos with Apple Intelligence. Picture this. You're on a road trip and you capture an
It's very hard. Eyes are well tinier.
Just tap the edit button, press clean up, and then brush, circle, or tap what needs to go. Just like that. Road trip magic restored. And that's cleanup in photos, powered by Apple Intelligence.
Yep, pretty much I'm a fan of you, or I can't believe we get to meet you. That kind of thing. Of course, if it's too much, then you can always turn it down. So how was everybody's day so far? How everybody's day is going good? Oh, that's good. Okay. I think I spent a lot on story expression, which is okay. Ah, that's good. How is the passion fruit? Is it sweet or sour? Of course, you'll be the skeptical one. Oh, that's good. I'm glad. Have we tried gelato before? I imagine Zoe facing this way. Color horse says you don't read. See your arm covered up. Maybe I think I can check his expression a bit glee. I might not be the one reacting to positivity. I'm just gonna pretend that she does know them. Okay, now for the other group. Yeah, gelatos are good. Anyways, I'm not too concerned about the color or the outfit design.
I'm Sabrina Carpenter, and I know a thing or two about a great bang. In fact, I think we all deserve a better bang. My secret? ABC Acidic Bonding Concentrate from Redken. ABC strengthens damaged hair in one use. So much stronger. So much smoother. Because we all deserve a better bang. Redken.
With the Amex Gold Card,
I'm gonna base off the post on
earning you 4 times
the lady doing the
membership
dance.
rewards points at restaurants and U.S. supermarkets. That's an opportunity in every bite, sip, slice, and scoop. Whether you decide to stay in or go all out.
To be honest, I don't know how to say the names,
With the Amex
but
Gold
this is
Card.
a VPOP group. You can look on YouTube. That mentions the name kind of. Sorry, weapons make the job easier. My usual athletic outfit. It's a great day to wear those outfits in a sunny daylight. Give them a bit of a stick leg too, and that's what the style is of the show. Now go back to the other pose again, since I forgot what the other arms do. I know, right? It is a great workout. Even if you don't feel like drawing, just make this your daily things to do. I know my teacher said he draws every day for his job. It's just kind of insane, but that's what it is. Sometimes he films credits on Las Vegas on the dancers. Like I said, films don't have much exposure in the entertainment stuff. That's why you had to be in there first, unfortunately, with the simple stuff. You can't just say label them K-pop. Cause it's kind of unneeded. Since everybody knows K-pop, but for the V-pop, nobody knows about it that much. So you have to be a little bit on their face. I think I may have stick out too much. Look where. There you go. I do like the dragon patterns. I think it's creative. A lot of animation is based on the real life person anyways. It's just easier to do it that way. I don't know. I'm not sure if they're in the same year, but yeah, they probably do. Or the KDA from League of Legends. I don't know how they do curls in the movie.
I'm out. I need someone who can automatically
They
magically
can't
record my
pretend they do.
transactions without breaking a sweat. QuickBooks and me, ready to grow.
No. Just kidding. I can hit one of those poses. Just like this. Thank you for coming by, my friend. I appreciate it. Yeah, and this finish video is hard for me to get a screenshot of that since the camera moved too fast. Thank you, and you too, my friend. I think I like my original placement of her. Hope you guys have a good Friday today. I'm glad it's Friday. And also, I did some thinking on my OCs or their backgrounds of the VPOP group. Like, for example, unfortunately, I forgot to give them names. Kayla, the girl with the hat, she has a bit of a minor background about being abroad to the United States, such as just for studying. Then later she got influenced by America and decided to bring back to Vietnam of the new style of music and a bit of rap music. Besides, she loved to wear hats and stuff. Of course, her family don't like her ideas. I mean, her new taste of fashion. But eventually they got over it. I actually based off of my cousin, which I think of her as the rebel of her family. And she liked to wear tattoos. And her arms is a dragon tattoos. What I mean by the rebel, it means she break all the rules. Even drinking or selling her parents don't want her to do. She's a member who enjoy having her own control. We're going back and forth. A bit. Trying to see how I do the other arms and the reference too. The more layers you give to your characters, the easier it is to make stories about them. Unfortunately, the dancers and the references are a little blurry. I think she's trying to do this. I'm not going to go that far. I do like the costume design. I think they're original. This may not be in model yet. I just try to imagine what they look like in a canvas. Of course, it's easy to fix it if you don't like the placement. Sometimes it's okay for a character to overlap just a little bit. Main characters should be still the main characters. Maybe should make them turn left, turn right just a little bit. And pray that Instagram won't crop them.
Performing on the biggest stage in the world was just one step in my journey. Hi, I'm Ronnie, and I teach people all over the world how to dance with their dogs on my website. I was searching for platforms where I can really manage my business, and I found that I'm so passionate about dog dance.
Yeah, it's a lot better than my first thumbnail sketch.
In such a short time, I was able to build my own business and reach so many people. That's something that makes me super proud.
I just gonna get rid of them now. I'm just gonna do some rough shading. I do like the reddish in the background. I think it's cool. Anyways, now we're going to shade. I'm using a different brush for this one. It's an oil painting brush to give that kind of texture. The challenge is which attention to give it to. Also, you're going to give it to them. Since that's what people know the most. Let me see. Yeah, it's just like the lighting. The guy didn't get the most light of the. Really take some of the spotlight. Kind of like a character intro. Dang, that's like a storyboard a bit. I think that's how I imagine them. That's how I imagine them. Obviously, they're going to get the spotlight shooting at them. There you go. I think it's cool. Might be possible to do it in this style, where the lines are more traditional. The hard part is it can get pretty messy quickly if not well controlled. After I've done that, I just simply redraw them. Maybe it can be a storyboard moment. I don't know. I'll see how that looks.
With the Amex Gold Card, every meal is a reward. Whether you decide to stay in or go all out, earn rewards on everyday meals with the Amex Gold Card.
I did some style similar to this when I'm drawing, sketching last year. Some people do like that feel of it. Otherwise, it just seems it's actually hard to pull off. Like a sketch I did last night by using only one brush to create this kind of feel. Oh, I forgot I'm drawing her first. Yeah, this could be a bit of a storyboard moment. My idea is that K-pop will be have a second or third movie where they'll be facing some international demon hunters. I think brush can be helpful in most cases. Especially on a more traditional field, finding the right brush can help you. Or not help you. Just depends. A lot of it I use Kale brush from Photoshop for free. He make a lot of good brushes. I'm pretty sad that he not working for Photoshop anymore. Can't really do about it, but that's what it is. So that you can make your own artistic decisions if you think it's better not to put them in model. Actually, not put them in model, just restylize them in your version. It's just a way to show people what it's like to be in your style. Seven, I do look for artists to draw OCs for me, because I think it's fun to see what it's look like in their style. I'll keep the strokes that I created and just repeat it right here. Better joints. Yeah, but be careful not to make them too masculine. You'll be like doing this.
It's the biggest deal.
Some people like this
Pick up wraps and a hot or iced
feel of it,
It's Dunkin's $5 meal deal.
so I can keep it.
Got safety protocols? Granger has the Safety Pros 2 call. Shop our vast inventory of safety products at Granger.com. Call, click, or just stop by. Granger, for the ones who get it done.
Of course, it's a little hard to keep the looseness in the tighter face. Anyways, some of this depend on others' preference. There's no such thing as the right style or the correct way to do art. As long as it's appealing to people. There are some words that might help make your art stand out. That's pretty much it. I'll just place yours here a bit further away. A lot of it's just bold decisions. Well, there's some thinking. It's just, that's how I do it. Plus, I draw for many years, so of course, all will be the serious looking characters. I mean, he'll be a serious characters. right now making decision whether I keep the drawing that I made or just fix up just a bit. Sometimes your second sketch is better. Man, my stabilizer is low. I didn't notice that. I did see a lot of Korean movies in my spare time. I personally enjoy them more than anything else. The acting's good. Oh, thank you, Dave Well, for the follow. I appreciate it. I hope your day goes good. Even if you're just looking, I personally don't mind. Oh, nice to meet you, David. Thanks for the follow again. Even if you're just looking, I don't mind. Yeah, that's cool. Do you like the Fantastic Four art? Or you like the Fantastic Four in general? Ah, thank you. I appreciate it. Right now I'm taking a break from Fantastic Four and just work on K-pop ideas that I have for a while. Then I go back to Fantastic Four for about a week and so. Maybe I move on to another idea with Johnny Storm. I do have an idea for him. Ah, thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed it. So yeah, this is a official art K-pop group, and this is my OC, the VPOP group from Vietnam. I have created a backstory for them and a bit of a reference that I'm using as an inspiration. Yesterday I did some rough designs. Wasn't that great at first, because it does take a lot of time and love to create an OC. And yeah, you kind of hot writer too. Oh, thank you. I do like the K-pop style too. I just want to give like a storyboard moment when they first met them. So the sketch will be more traditional look to it. Well, traditional and storyboard like I'm doing a scene with them meeting for the first time. Right now I'm cleaning up a bit. Make it less messy to look at. And yeah, I imagine they should be in K-pop too. They briefly talk about other bands from Asia that protect from themselves from the demon for ages. They will meet a bunch of international group. The creation of music came from Vietnam. It's a song of the nature that drives demons away. I picked Vietnam since people love karaoke there. And Vietnamese love to sing all the time. I don't know, it's just me. Especially I met other Vietnamese backgrounds that I know. Their family love to sing every night with karaoke and stuff. When I imagine these groups meet for the first time, they will introduce Vietnamese food, and of course there's gonna be some misunderstanding in the story, since the style of VPOP is more sinister. Yeah, they're like, yeah, they're kind of like rivals. Mostly some misunderstanding. They think they're dragging parents out the demons, but it's actually their style. And later they're going to face the real villain, going to mind control them. So pop music international, fighting other kind of demons that they haven't faced before, and they need other countries to help them or find the origin of the songs for the inspiration. I wish if I have time. It's more like a pitch idea that I want to see on Instagram. If people like this idea, that'd be cool. Although people will be doing their own version of K-pop OC, so it might be overwhelming. Yeah, that would be a dream come true. like they end up hiring me for the next movie or so. If they want a famous person to introduce VPOP and the culture itself. And me join the moments in my style. There's a bunch of shows I like to work with or share my ideas with them. Oops. I have to look at the hand drawing again. I appreciate kind comments. Oh, it's like she's wearing the glove. She's no wonder, it's so hard to see. I wonder what happened to her other finger too. I think it's just hide away. I didn't imagine my OC's wearing glove like. Just calm her down a bit. Yeah, that's true. Maybe if Webtoon become my source of income, I might do it. I do need somebody who can help me with grammar and stuff. Since writing is not my forte. Right now I'm just going focus on growing my social media and Twitch. Making my side income. Otherwise I just call it a pitch idea. Somebody do it for passion.
With the Amex Gold Card, you get rewarded for discovering new favorites. From the hottest hot pot to
Okay, I did try to make webcomics last time,
satisfying your sweet tooth. Experience it all while earning 4 times
although
rewards points at
it's just mostly hard work.
Plus, you can get up to $100 back annually when you pay with the Gold Card to dine at U.S. Resi restaurants. Discover elevated dining experiences.
Not a lot of people are into the stuff. So that's why we stop. And plus our time is busy. Might used to have a full-time job.
Redness and bumps? Get
Yeah, you make this character rounder. That's what my initial design is supposed to feel. She has a bit of a pigtail. I bet it's my cousin who like to wear this kind of thing. Which hopefully she don't mind. For me, I think it's funny hilarious when you're being turned to a cartoon in a good way. I see her as a famous American since she studied American abroad for a long amount of time. Then she come back to a spread pop song that she got inspired from America to Vietnam. And she become popular. And she briefly said that her family don't approve of the new style of music, but she can show them that she can. She wanted to represent the new kind of music to her country. So that music can evolve. Of course, my workout in which she's wearing sports outfit to show that she does go out to gym every day. I think it's cool to stay fit that way. While she's allowed to wear tattoos. Some people think wearing tattoos is pretty cool. It depends. Anyways, she's kind of a character building. Not many famous reputations in the entertainment media. You know, they are slowly getting there. course he wears some athletic sweatpants. To show once again she's influenced by America. And a lot of Vietnamese entertainment are influenced by America a lot. I wish I don't draw that lipstick because it's kind of harder to control with lines.
News, I'm Tammy Racing Fault broadcasting from your brain. You think you live in a pretty safe place, but you just heard about a break-in 4 miles away, which isn't close, but it isn't far either, you know? Our Palpitations is on the scene.
I sure am, Tammy.
I need to come up with names for other girls.
You know, you got customized renter's insurance through Geico, so your stuff is covered.
Oh, well, that's great. Any sign of crime there, Art?
Just some light littering, Tammy, but like they say, a little litter can lead to a lot.
Wise words. Worry less and get more with Geico.
I imagine this character be the more into fashion side, doing some blogging about beauties and stuff. She does beauty because she got a lot of anxiety from her parents that kind of teach her about how she looked when she's young. So she just become nice looking. Kind of prove her family wrong and other people. And of course she decided to turn into a successful blogger and a speaker about beauty. She promoted how beauty is a boost of confidence. And of course she got lots of sponsors by the beauty company to sell the products. Okay, maybe we just change our outfit to be a little different. I think I just gonna take it from this style. Don't want to accidentally copy the main character's outfit. Of course, you know the main character will be brief about the issues just a tiny bit. It's not too obvious. It's a common fish in Asia. Of course, different upbringings. That's why they can be easily be mind controlled by the demons. The demons were able to find their inner demons. They end up lost in their own minds. That might be relatable to people that can relate to. It doesn't have to be generational trauma. It's just be a common anxiety they had to face. I'm going to change her body just a little bit. Okay, I think I'm pursuing other ideas as well. There's nothing to do with Kpop demons. I'm planning to make a story about Johnny Storm, which I will touch on the next stream. If I don't have ideas what I want to draw for the next stream, I'll just do some studies. Even just a character studies. That's still something. Originally I draw them underneath, so I don't have to worry about placing the legs so much. Anyway, here's a lot of work to draw more than one. I had to draw about 6 characters. Of course, these are my OC. I don't have a established design for them. So I had to do it from scratch. Anyways. Now to get rid of the actually I don't need to get rid of them, I just tune it up a bit. Just need to darken some areas.
Radio Optimism by LG, the 24/7 dedication station, where you write the prompt and we sing the praises. Tap below to get started. LG.
I do like how this turned out. Now I just need to create some underpaint. Actually, let me fix some parts. What I love about underpainting some texture lines is that they don't really hold it too well. Texture is easy for the program to bleed through, especially lines like this with gap, and you want to have there, then you have to do it by hand. Of course, if anyone plays Marvel Rivals, I'm up for it. Yeah, forgot to give a bit of a dragon tattoo. Of course, there'll be some misunderstanding. Just me to talk in some parts. Okay, so that feels more alive. Just gonna fix her chin. Even he's just looking, I don't mind. Hopefully this is ready for the under Okay, Photoshop is doing good today. It's able to recognize the spots that is not supposed to bleed through. I'll try my best to there you go. That's look like a storyboard moment. That is pretty cool. I'm gonna keep the same brush. Maybe not this brush. Maybe this brush. And I don't mind if you guys decide to multitask as well. I multitask when I look at streams. Sometimes I look at stuff when I'm listening to somebody. Or just snacking. I heard some people use this Photoshop as a storyboard program. I mean, as for storyboard. I think it's okay. Although Photoshop is powerful as always. Especially for the high quality DPI. Photoshop can handle that power. Of course, effects is good in Photoshop too. Pretty much like After Effects. Now I'm just gonna color them as if they're like a production image. Production work. That's another word. And look like I had 2 hours just to work on this. I think I don't keep going.
How to use your camera with Apple Intelligence.
Maybe up to a flat color.
Spot a poster for a
And
competition,
just call it a day.
but there are a lot of details to remember. Date, time, address, website. Well, Apple Intelligence can use your camera to activate visual intelligence with the press of a button. You can then add all the details to your calendar with just a quick tap.
I plan to do the non-image
That's how you use visual intelligence
button offline.
on Apple Intelligence.
Here's to the fans. Here's to the music. Here's to each other. And here's to everyone that stands up to cancer every single day.
I think it's cool with the texture.
We're teaming up with MasterCard and Stand Up to Cancer to
It's not like that
spotlight the many
distracting
powerful ways
a lot.
people stand up for the ones they love.
Share your story using hashtag #StandUpWithMasterCard, and we'll honor the incredible ways we all stand up together. Because when we all come together, there's nothing we can't do.
Click. Otherwise, I might have to head out for dinner. Anyways. And Joy has purple hair. Purple. And then it's good that she has purple hair. I'm pretty decent at imitating art style. It's just a thing before I get into more, before I take art more seriously. You know, just for enjoyment. You know, it might be might cause some identity issues. Unfortunately, you can't really do much. My mirrors, you can't really pick. Maybe it's good for blending into a project that you want to be in, and you have to imitate it for the sake of it, or so that you can imitate it. Otherwise, outside of it, it's just hard for people to know what your work look like. It's always hard to give advice to something like that. If you do want to imitate style for fun, you can go for it. And Joy got that bluish hair, which I like about her. Especially style is a tricky subject to talk about since every audience is different. Some audience like more mature style. Anyways, I changed her hair into more. I think I think of changing the dark green into more turquoise. Cause I really like the color from the disband. And I keep her hair pretty blue. So end of the day takes about over 2 hours just to create something like this from scratch. Especially creating OCs. It's such a love proper way to create a nice look. Actually, not create a nice look, just make your life easier. It takes more time, but it's just get easier. And then, like if you don't have that design, then you pretty much spend too much time fighting. You're odd. Why are you doing this? Some people can do it straight away. I think it's cool that they can do that. Unfortunately, I'm not one of those people who spend every day drawing. You're gonna hurt your hand. You're gonna hurt your hand. Sometimes I wonder how the people who draw every day does not experience burnout. Unless they have some sort of thing that keep them going, like firemen and stuff. Imagine how black to be black. Sometimes it's hard to get advice because there's no right answer. It's just an endless creativity. Otherwise, everybody will have a same art style. Maybe get boring pretty quickly after that. Actually, I make the eyes a bit more grayish. If you don't like your art style, you can always find a style you like and kind of study and copy from it. It doesn't have to be modern art, it can be old art too. You should look careful with old art since the audience is a lot different back then compared to today. Just something for fun in case want to imitate old style of anime, but in the original characters. That'd be cool. And at the end of the day, art styles are not something you can really give advice on. Maybe you want to imitate something, there's ways to do it. I don't imagine enjoy wearing some lipstick and stuff. Usually we barely rap girl. With techno stuff for anyone. She does not like to follow the beauty standards. Maybe just a little hint of lip. That look good. Oh, thank you 40 for coming by, my friend. How you doing? I'm just coloring this thing up a bit. Jeez, 4 hours sleep. Are you doing okay, my friend? But I'm glad you're doing okay. 4 hours sleep is not good. Otherwise, you can always have a nice nap during the middle of the day. Mood. That's what I do if I was excited. I stay up all night to finish up some artwork before posting it. Especially this one, I might stay up late just to finish this and post it online. Of course, in terms of OCs. That's good. That's good you create your own reference already. That's a good habit to have.
Even smarter with smart things.
Blinkly blink. Blinkly blink. Okay. Maybe I just need to fix on Joey's hair a bit. What are you working on, Volti, on your project? Are you working on OCs? Oh, that's good. I'm glad you're having fun. Yep, I am having fun too. I can't wait to show off my OCs in Instagram. I was telling people that OCs are fun. Especially doing it for a show. If you can learn to imitate style, you'd be a god. Of course, you'd be more comfortable in any fandom you'd be in. It's just you might be a bit of identity issues. But as long as you're having fun, it doesn't matter. Of course, color picking is okay. Especially if the design's handed to you, you just gotta do it. I had to clean up the ears. For a while, that color picking artist was like illegal or something. Who told you that? Oh. Yeah, I can see, might be cheating. But it's not. Some people say it might kill your observation skills. Not really. It's a character design. Characters are made for you already. Especially if you're an anime and somebody hand you a character design, you can pretty much work with it. Tracing over people's artists. Bad thing. Or just straight up copy all the designs and just give it different hair. That's not a good thing either. Or I did this, all these 3 girls and just call it American Hunters. That's kind of illegal to copy exact same designs from original art. Kind of like pose. You can't really illegally steal pose since pose are not infinite possibilities. It's just humans have limits. How can they move and act and stuff? Unless you break some rules where they have flimsy rubber-like bodies like Fantastic, Mr. Fantastic. Anyways, don't give yourself some bad advice unless a professional say so. You can always do this kind of thing. I know some professionals did some shortcut too. A lot of them did some secret shortcuts. That sounds bad in some people. But that's the only way you can speed up the work. Or solve problems. Of course, they know how to handle it artistically. It's like the license. It's like giving themselves an artistic license to do it. Shadow, you might learn from doing that kind of thing, but you don't want to apply it. Don't want to show it in public, anyways. Just for yourself to learn about it and apply it later for your later artwork. Anyways, I do give feedback like I offer it's the thing I offer right now. For every stream I do only 1 or 2 feedback, and they're all personal feedback. What cultures are good artists to understand why he decided to break the rules and invent his own style. In a good way. That's a hard thing to do, start when you're just learning. Anyways. Yeah, my color comfort them is red, green, and black. Create an edgy look to them. Maybe more turquoise. Since green is a little too strong. Of course, green is pretty tricky. I decided to change the design a little bit. If I don't like it, then I can change it later on. Maybe not a good word to say, Professor say so. Unless that's the law, that's all I can say. For example, anime style is a taboo in art world since they try to encourage students to invent their own style. But it's really hard these days if you want to work for the studio. And they're all influenced by anime. And especially our generation, most of them know how to draw anime or anime-like style. And anime is a hot market. Yeah, they don't, but there are more people doing that anyways. It's more. The style is similar to anime, but they do it in different ways. Not so cute looking ones, but kind of mixing with superhero and the beauty that the anime invented. Like they bought that longer style from anime and the cute eyes and apply it to their style. Like they have similar color palettes together. Them sharing the same color palette is really tricky to design. Imagine her wearing some stockings as a taste of fashion. There's always stories that I heard from my friend about anime style. It's taboo because everybody learned the bad habit from the old anime. The old anime don't have the best animation and then their drawings are a bit off in some scenes. Of course I can copy some the way they handle the designs on this one. It's a bit of like a dragon mark on them. This is they're gonna be converted to 3D if they are. This instead of 2D hand drawn. I do like the patterns that they created here. And the color comes too. Make them edgy and cute at the same time. Our patterns should be more subtle. Yeah, K-pop is a good example for how they handle details. I think of it as a rough storyboard moment. A lot of my friends break the rules, what their professor said anyways. And they're still doing it well. More than the professors. Okay. I think I got them down. Yep, it's shading time. It's clobbering time. I think I like the background a bit more blank. And I can switch the brush. Unfortunately, there's a lot of horror stories about the art school. Not all professors are good or bad. They all have different opinions, different ideas. Just be more careful who to take it from.
Now that I'm a mom,
There's no such thing as bad students, but bad teachers.
they let everyone in my family choose different plans. We get what we want and we save money. Love that for me.
Some people do like this kind of style where the lines are more paper-like. Actually, not paper-like, pencil-like. Of course, you don't want to stay with anime style forever. You might want to look at other things too. Unless you're more comfortable drawing that way, which is fine. Unfortunately, animes yeah, I tell people that not to worry about your style unless you feel like your art is not really improving and want to take a break from it and find a style to imitate, or just don't overthink it and just focus on creating good quality artwork. Nobody has figured out their style yet, which is normal. Especially a competitive social media thing. It can get discouraging. At the end of the day, that's how I get better. By being more open to style. If I want to go back to anime style, I can do that anytime. What's good about anime style is that the control of lines, which is the hardest thing to do. Whoops. There you go. I'm just gonna finish it up. So now you can try more obvious Asian style. Obvious Asian style. More realistic style. If that helps you learn better. And just observe real things and just copy the best you can. Of course I changed it here if I don't like it. Of course I'm gonna do a kind of quick lighting. Like a kind of an imitation to a storyboard moment. Sometimes it doesn't hurt to get a professional feedback if you're able to find one that fits in your area of interest. I always think of the background to be I do like the redness on this moment. Now to add some special effects.
How to clean up photos with Apple Intelligence. Picture this. You're on a road trip, and you capture an incredible photo of your friend, only to realize there's a photobombing cone trying to steal the show. Let's get it out of there. Just tap the edit button, press clean up, and then brush, circle, or tap what needs to go. Just like that. Road trip magic restored. And that's cleanup in photos, powered by Apple Intelligence.
Philly your bagel? Of course. Philly your potato?
I can imagine them being using After Effects.
Pasta? Hello, creaminess. Philadelphia, a creamy touch of magic.
Anyways, I'm gonna end the stream since my someone is calling me. Thank you guys for coming and hope you guys have a good day. Cheers.